Hello everyone, my name is Guillermo Pablo, and today I'm going to be showcasing a group assignment we all did, or more like a group project we all did, and we had to create a level to just walk around in, and I just thought that I would show people it, because it's a really nice level we made, honestly. Anyways, I'll showcase a little bit of my models. So this is one of them, or quite a bit of them. They are a series of platforms. So there was an entire collection of them. Some of them are used and some aren't. I believe I made about six or seven variants of them, as well as two footers and support beams. So here we can see the footers and with support beam. Oh, yeah, that was the footer. So that was meant to be on the ground. This table was made by SD, and I'll get to the bigger variants of that one later on. These barrels were made by Emily Alder, and this tube was made by EK, and as well as that reactor core, which actually lights up, was made by EK too. Okay, these crates were created by EH, and these storage shelves with the spacesuits were created by EK, and the helmets were created by SD. On a grander scheme, the entire level was actually created by EH. I, for the most part, just made the models, but she actually assembled all the models onto the level. Now let's go on to the other parts of the island. This tube was created, or this tunnel was created by Sonny King, as well as the skybox. They also created that. Okay, so yeah, so this garden was created by Emily Adler, as well as the small potatoes. And this water contraption was created by Emily Adler. I believe she took inspiration from the film The Motion. And the shed was created by Emily Adler too. This is one of my favorite. This goose robot was created by EH, and I really like it. so funny. I believe the leaves were made by Emily Adler, but the tree was made by SD. And I think I should just point this out. The main reason why there are so many geeses or geese symbols is because our initials spell out the word geese, but with two S's. So, that was kind of like that's kind of why there's a lot of goose images. I really like it though. Okay, now on the outside. Anyways, oh yeah, I almost forgot. These little things were created by EH, and I believe they hid a good amount of them around the level as a mini Easter egg. This water tower was created by me, and this rover was created by EH, and this lighthouse was created by SD. Those asteroids, I believe, were created by AD, and those spiky ones are created by EK. And the space station up above was created by SD. And here we get to see another one of these platforms. I believe this is like the largest one. And here we can see the medium one. Yeah. And the corner piece, which, yeah, very, very smart move on my part. I think I should point this out too. The islands that were on were created by EH. So this is one of them that's a crash site. And you can actually get on top of this one. So yeah, this one was created by EH. This launching and landing pad was created by AD, and this satellite dish was created by me. My professor advised me to go back and retexture it because it was initially based off of like NASA's pure white dish satellite, but he said it kind of had like a really big contrast with the rest of the level, which has a more bluish theme. So I went in there and darkened it up and added a bit more details to the texturing, which I think was for the best. This radio tower was created by me, and it's one of my favorite pieces. My only complaint is just how pixelated the textures got. But oh well. I really like how detailed it became. It generally was quite the headache to make though, but I think the results were very much worth it. Now, the dish satellite has a bit of a standard satellite end, but EK decided to make a little antenna extension. So that's a little pointy thing. And its rocket ship was created by AD, which I enjoy. You know, if I had known better or if I knew how to, I probably would have like made a like circle around the level. Unfortunately, I am not at all technical like that. Oh, how could I almost forget? These domes were created by me. I actually created two domes. This is the more updated and more better one. But originally there was a much more earlier one that was a bit more low poly and overall not that good. So I went in there and changed it, which honestly was for the best because I really like how this one turned out. It was a nightmare to texture and model, but I think the end results speak for themselves. Let me go around and make sure I have not missed anyone. Honestly, though, I really did enjoy this little group project. It was one of the few times I've actually been in a group project, and I was a little scared because, you know, I don't know how I would work with others. The only time I've ever worked with others was with my indie film, and you know, Lord knows that was a little bit of a headache because of how stressful it was. But this one was a lot more collaborative, and I'm gonna be honest, there were times where I did kind of feel a little bit like a control freak because I kind of gave them the theme of the level, but part of me wanted to make sure that we stayed like as close to my vision as possible. But I didn't want to do that because at the end of the day, this is a group project and not my project. I don't know. I think there was only been a few times where I was a little pushy, most namely for the lighthouse idea, because they thought it was a little strange that a lighthouse would be in space. But I was able to convince them by saying that the lighthouse provides guidance for the rockets. And by the end, they got on board with it. And yeah, honestly, it was kind of nice in many ways to kind of like have that experience on. Maybe if I wasn't like the team leader, EK was the team leader, and EH was the Unity assembler. I kind of took my own in like just providing like what we should create or how we should create certain things. Like I definitely was the one who took charge in that aspect, which I kind of felt bad about, in many ways, because like I was like, oh, am I being too pushy? Is this idea kind of dumb? But no, shockingly, they all agreed to it, and that was very nice. I wonder if I mentioned. I'm pretty sure I did mention the skybox was created by Sonny King, and that tube or the tunnel. Man, okay, I think I got everything. Hi, well, thank you for watching, and this was a little showcase of this mini level.